Shalom, I'm Bon Shemayim, and today's video is called You Want Reparations? This is who you should vote for. On that note, watch these clips. Let me know what y'all think. It's crazy because the last clip at the end, I totally agree with this guy. We talk big game, but we never put in the actions to get things accomplished.
And so when I think of reparations, the important thing for me is not to jump right into the discussion of the issue, but set the framework, because that's what education fundamentally is about. No theory is kind to us that cheats us of seeing. And so the question is, can we really see what the suffering has been for indigenous peoples, black folk and others? Then can we feel it, or are we just distant from it and indifferent? And then what are we going to do about it? To see, to feel, to act. All three crucial, each having its own set of dynamics. So when I think about reparations, my fundamental question is, who is interested in a quest for the truth about the history of this country? Reparations for me is a matter of truth and justice. You tell the truth about how the nation became the nation. It was on stolen land, stolen labor. When you have that kind of damage, you need some kind of repair. And that's what reparations is. Once you acknowledge, then you begin execution. There ought to be a minimum of $250,000 for each black person. And I want to make sure that black people are treated fairly and justly, just like anybody else.
It's delusional to believe that he has a chance.
I'm so sick of going through this every 4 years. Is it just me? I can't be the only one who's tired of this recurring cycle. I really don't understand how we can all agree that our current system sucks and we never get what we want. But as soon as somebody actually comes in and tries to change it, the first thing they do is either diminish them, make fun of them, or feel like there's some part of secret agenda to split the ticket. I don't know any other circumstance where somebody consistently doesn't give you what you want and you still feel like you're supposed to actually support them anyway. If somebody's in an abusive relationship, whether it's physically abusive, mentally abusive, whatever it is, you want to tell them they should leave. Somebody has a job and they constantly making them promises about their career advancement that they never follow through on, or they've been discriminated against. You want to tell them that they should quit that job. But for some reason, when a political party knowingly just deceives you into keeping you voting for them and never give you what you actually asked for, our solution is to keep voting for them. Like, it's the same thing over and over again. They're never going to give you what you want as long as they don't feel like they have a reason to. And in what other scenario is competition not a good thing? So y'all got to change your thinking, because you're thinking too small, thinking you got to vote against the person that you want to lose, but that's not how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to vote for the person you want to win. But see, y'all ain't voting for people. You're voting for sides. That's where you're messing up at. If you vote for the individual and stop focusing on what side of an aisle they're on and actually listen to what they're saying and what they can do and hold them accountable to doing it, then you can actually change something. At some point, you got to do something different. It ain't about talk. A lot of people out here on this app, they want to do a bunch of talking. Revolutionary is changing the system. They don't want to do that. They want to complain about the system, but then they want you to fall right back in line to the same system. How does that make any sense? For all y'all that's complaining about him, saying he can't win, if y'all actually backed him, he probably could win. But I know the video is going to be coming. Something for y'all to consider. You know, social media is like the best form of advertising these days. So if you really think some of these influencers ain't getting paid to convince you to stick with a certain political party, it's the best manipulation tactic they could use. As soon as the announcement come out, they just right on it. Just something for you to consider is why some of these people are so opposed to him running. I keep seeing posts of who paid him off to split the vote. The better question is, who's paying y'all to keep convincing people that a third-party candidate can't win? Because it is possible. You know that, right? Y'all put as much energy in convincing people to keep voting for two parties that never give you what you want, into voting for the candidate that actually wants to give you what you want. That candidate can actually win. Just to be clear, I'm not telling any of y'all who you should vote for. What I'm telling you is you should vote for a person, not vote for a side, a political system. Vote for the candidate that you think can give you what you think the country needs. If everybody did that, and only that, we'd actually get somewhere.